Hello, everybody. That was really like I've got this like rasp to my voice these days, because I just talk 24/7. How are we doing, everybody? Sorry for changing the time so many times. I just realized, why would I get up at 7 a.m. What if I don't have to? So here we are at 10. Hey, Cody, let's get some words in. Hey, Miley, Cranko, Emma Jean. I love that. I love these streams that are in the middle of the day because it's like, obviously, most people are probably like at work depending on your time zone, but I love that we're just like, it's more fun to work and pretend that you're writing. Hey, Tiara, how's it going? Molly, Livia, Christine, longtime replay lurker. Oh my goodness, well, this is exciting. Um, I'm glad you could make it. This is also what I thought would be fun about having a stream a little later, is maybe some people on the West Coast can join us. Hey, Renee, Casey, working from home, so I can actually join in. That's fun. Hey, Ian. Miley have all Wednesdays off. That's so nice. I just took the week off. This was planned. I'm leaving town tonight. It's very ominous. Maybe I shouldn't reveal that on the internet, but what was I gonna say? Just for like a little 2-day writing retreat. So that'll be so fun. Hey, Brielle, if you haven't checked out Brielle's newest video, go check it out. It's very all the good vibes. Cody says working with friends is the best. Totally agree. Hey, Quinn, good to have you. And Emily, hello. Tia's here for the good vibes. Aren't we all, Tia? Christine says I am at work, and yep, I love it. Oh, you're a nanny, Miley. That's fun. Hey, Laura. Hey, Donna Marie. How is the writing going, everyone? Did you not want me to ask that question? One moment. I gotta get my bearings here. ASMR. Who is she? Anyway, my writing is going back and forth. Interesting. Has anybody gotten any words so far today, or is this the first time we're writing? I'm still editing through dictation from yesterday, but I'm planning to like really like on this stream get through the dictation that I have so I can dictate more. Because I've realized like if I try to like casually edit through dictation, it just takes forever, frankly. Olivia says haven't written in 2 weeks. Well, Olivia, I hope you get some words today. Cody is breaking 12K. Cody, you are like on fire with the words. You were killing it. Laura is 75K into the draft in the middle of a heist. That's exciting. Ian, right, it's writing started slow but is picking up. Andy, hello. What a nice surprise. It's lovely to have you. It's so fun. All of you can join. Casey says, I'm trying not to jinx it, but surprisingly writing is going well. Today I got 2158 words. That's awesome, Casey. Boom. Quinn is getting to the end of Act 1, hopefully, which is exciting. Christine's a little behind, but it's fine. You can catch up. Or, get where you're going. Tia, I'm on chapter 6, but words are hard. Real. I'm not even on chapter 6. I feel like I'm a little behind. Not really, but it's fine. Andy says I didn't write yesterday, sitting right at 7,000. Andy, but you wrote like a bajillion words on Monday, so I feel like you're good. But need to write can I say a sentence? 2,600 words today. How long does that typically take, Andy? Is that like 2 hours or an hour or 3 or 8? Like, what's the vibes? I have like lost all concept of how long it takes to actually write with your fingers. I'm trying to remember. I think like I would average like 5 to 800 per 30 minutes. Like I remember I was a fast typer back when I would type, but like if I knew where the scene was going or if it was like a really dialogue heavy scene, it would be like 800 per 30 minutes. But like if I was kind of getting into the scene, it'd be like 300 per 25 or 30 minutes. I don't know. Donna Marie is journaling, doing some housekeeping stuff, so I have no excuse to keep me from writing. Yes, right. Anyway, I'm only on chapter 5. I'm on chapter 5, Miley. Nothing wrong with chapter 5. I think I'm on chapter 5. The problem is I get to chapter 5 and then I have to go back to chapter 3 and edit it, which I did do to myself, but it's fine. Back in the old days when I would type. Who is she? Also the microphone has like really like made the dictating. I pretend like I'm like NPR. I'm like, today I walked into the coffee shop and there's lots of things going on, those were no words. But Andy says if I can get into it, I can write about 1,500 an hour, I think. Yeah. Just under 800 per half hour. Yeah, that's kind of where my pace was at too when I like knew where the scene was going. Cody says I have so many accountability systems in place. This is so real. Between the need to make contact live streams, a new clicky clacky computer, aesthetic scrivener. It's like the multiple levels of fail saves. That's so funny. I remember I would like I was also remembering like I did 2 full NaNoWriMos not making content, and I don't know who that person was because that's like I can't even. I actually talked about this in my video that came out this morning, so go check that out if you haven't already. But like, I really do film every time I write, and so it's hard for me to remember a time when I like just wrote with no one watching me, which is maybe a problem, but it's fine. But I remember I would try to like when there would be writing sprints going on, I would try to get like a 1K in 30 minutes, and like every once in a while I was able to get a 1K in 30 minutes. Like I feel like that was my, like if I was really, really going for the speed, Emma Jean is getting an assignment done, but here for the vibes. Love it. We will provide vibes provided by me. Sponsored by Vibes. Okay. Boom. Oh, and you have an accountability Discord. I love it. And there's nothing wrong with having a bajillion accountability things. Not the Sims, Cranko. I love that. Anna Young, don't feel bad on chapter 1. You are on chapter. You have written a chapter or almost a chapter or some of a chapter. Like, lots of people are sitting with outlines. And if you're sitting with an outline, that's also fine. But it's you versus you. Who am I? Anyway. Yeah, who was that on our stream who was writing 1,600 words in 25 minutes? Because I still don't believe that was accurate and correct. I guess maybe. I just don't. I'm a hater, and I don't believe. Anyway, Margot, good to see you. Heading off to work, but here to say hi. Happy you could stop in for a brief moment. Okay, should we get a clock up here? I know. I'm sorry. Oh, 0 minute? No. Okay. You versus you. It is. I believe it is you versus you, but I also like sometimes I'm a hater and I'm like, no, I need to be the best, which is I'm working on that. Okay, everyone. What am I even saying? Let's all write for 25 minutes and I will have a coherent thought by then. And if you would like to drop me a question, I guess I can answer questions. I don't really do that, but I mean, I do. I guess I do answer questions. I guess I did just post a whole video answering questions for 15 minutes. Anyway, all right. I'll see you in 25 minutes. Let's get some words in, everyone. All right. How's it going? I got through, I don't even know how to categorize when I'm editing through dictation, but um I think probably about a chapter, allegedly. How did we do? Hello, Uma. Good to see you. Just finished my first sprint of the morning. Awesome. Um, Laura asks, what is one of the worst sentences I've written? I don't know. Also, this is very funny. Pew, pew, pew. All three fell down. Real. I think a better question would be like, do I ever write a good sentence? Because most of my sentences in a first draft are like really bad. And so it's hard to pick just one. Um, Sometimes the flow is nice, but like 90% of my sentences, or okay, maybe 70% of my sentences are just to get the character, or like description of like, I sit down at the table and look across the table at this person, vibes. And then the prettiness comes later. Um, like the last sentence I wrote, I'm sure is like, oh, I guess that's kind of interesting, but very spoilery. So, um, Anna says my worst sentences tend to be the long, rambly ones that are trying way too hard to be clever. This is my life. The problem with dictation is that I don't speak grammatically correctly. I also don't type grammatically correctly. But like in this sentence alone that I've been saying, there's probably 17 commas because I just like never finish the sentence, And the same thing happens with the writing, which is just lovely. Anyway, Stacy is trying to get in the mood to work on the project. You got this, Stacy. You can do it. Andy got 581. Very important scene. Feels kind of dramatic. Cody can tell you I love the drama. Ian got a couple hundred words, but they seem to be good words. That's awesome. Commas are life. Real. I also don't know how to use a comma, but one day. No, I do. I know how to use a comma, but like in a complicated one, I can't really, Olivia says words were written. Hey, that's the first time you've written in a couple weeks. Few is good. Progress is progress. Anyway, Uma got 882. Awesome, Uma. Prob's gonna scrap all of it. Real. Just trying to keep the story moving so I don't hit burnout. Love that. Very, very smart. Yeah. Miley got 170. Nice. Mostly I got cozy and try to figure out where the scene is going. I often feel like that's harder than writing it, in my opinion. So I'm really hoping I can edit. There's no way. No, maybe I can edit through the rest of this today, but we'll see. Probably just gonna do one more sprint, keep it to the 225s. Just because I need to go to the bank, allegedly. Laura, haven't even got my computer out yet. Well, you have like the 2 minutes I have left of yapping about nothing to get out your computer. Cody says Alyssa loves the drama. Also, no words for me. My book cover designer is about to start making all the final files. Had to format the draft. That's so exciting, Cody. And I do love the drama. Cody and I talked for like, I don't know, it turned out to be like 2 hours almost, maybe an hour and a half last night about my other book, Gas Station. And I think Cody and I are smart. Like the thoughts, the big brain, the brain was bigging. That's a weird thing to say. But yes, I do love the drama. Drama is my middle name. It's not. We really did crack the code and also destroyed everything, but also not really. Just destroyed a little bit of things, Also, Sia Cranko, thanks for joining. Also, I do live next to a fire station, so you're going to get the sirens. Also, like literally moments before I started the stream, they were like taking a tree apart, like in my neighbor's front yard. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, Megan, hopping on late to get some more of draft 2 done. Love it. Not done, but more edited. Awesome. Is the gas station on fire in a good way? Yes. Yes, definitely in a good way. And it's actually not, we're not talking huge. Well, it is kind of few big changes, but not to the whole book, just to the beginning. It's kind of like a restructure sort of situation vibes. Anyway, Summer says, glad you slept in because I did too, so I didn't completely miss this. Love that. It was silly that I ever thought I was going to do 7. Like, why did I ever think I was going to do that when I like literally like Alyssa? Anyway, um yeah, I'm just really remembering how much I despise editing dictation, but I'm really glad I'm doing it this way and not all at once because it's just like so tedious and it's everything I don't like about writing. It's like the actual sentences and like commas. I'm like barf, barf, but it's fine. It's necessary. And it's definitely worth it for the words, but anyway, let's do another 25 you and me. Let's do it. Um yeah, so this will be the last sprint. So make a goal. Think in your head, what do I want to get done in the next one? I don't know why I try to do this before I start the sprint. I should stop talking and just press start on the clock. Okay, everybody go. Right. I'll see you later. Okay. How are we doing, everyone? That is sprint number 2. If anybody wants to help Megan out with a name for a kingdom full of necromancers that is cursed by a constant winter, drop it in the chat. That is a slay concept. I am notoriously horrible for naming anything ever, always. So I have no thoughts. But yeah, how'd it go, everybody? I got through about 25 minutes worth of work. So that's good. um it's really taking much longer than I thought it would. It might just be this scene though. This scene is kind of like I just keep thinking about it rather than just editing it because there's just something weird. It's just kind of it just moves into action pretty quickly, and I just don't know if it's heading, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Megan got chapter 4 edited and started chapter 5. Stacy made some lunch. Summer did not write. Trying to edit the video. Well, that's fun. Meredith, hello. Popping in from the day job. Love to see it. Go work. Grind away. Hitting those deliverables. Am I right? Quinn got a second cup of coffee and have yet to be freed from the setup scenes. This is so real. I'm right in the setup as well. Miley got 340 words and the scene is still not done. I feel like you're close though, Miley. Ian got 300 words. Uma is at a total of 1250 for the morning. That's amazing. That's the lay. Andy's at 703. Andy, you are on fire. Or maybe maybe you're just a fast typer. I don't know. That's so fun. Andy, are you at work? Friends would like to know. Meredith is hitting no deliverables, but I did Uber Eats my lunch. I mean, that's a slay. I need to stop saying slay. It's fine. Megan says, I'm trying to make people love and also hate the hero in my story because he is also possibly the villain. I feel this on an emotional, spiritual, and physical level. My main dude is such a hot mess right now, and it's not going well. It's not going well. Angie, I won't tell if you don't. Okay. Never mind. I was just gonna tell you guys my plan for tomorrow is I want to write 20,000 words in one day, but I maybe shouldn't tell you that. Well, I already did. Too late. Am I I think I can do it. I mean, the other sprint I was talking about writing 50,000 words in one day, so we're going to start with 20,000 and see if that's realistic. I'm going to have no voice. Anyway, Christine says 350 for that sprint. Spent most of it tinkering. Work interrupted the sprint before this. I hate when work interrupts writing. Like, what is that about? Listen. I did say 20,000. Listen, I think I can do it because I can do 1,000 in 10 minutes. So how many? Now I have to do math. I think honestly, and I don't even think I'm going to spend all day doing it. I could think I'm going to write for 3 hours and get, I don't know. We're going to see. That's going to be my cuckoo banana goal. But you'll learn more about that in tomorrow's video and the video after that. So pretend you didn't hear anything. Cody said, finished formatting a book, allegedly in its current state. The book is, 256. It's exciting. It's kind of fun to see it like in that formatting phase. I bet it feels a little bit more real. Also, getting that book in your hands, so exciting. Immediately assumed I misheard you when you meant 2,000. No, I meant 20,000. Because listen, but here's the tea though. If I write 20,000 words, it's gonna take me 57 years to edit through that. But maybe not. I'm kind of my plan. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell you my plan because I'm literally, this is the clip I'm recording after I finish the stream. So you will have to wait and see what my plan is. So there's no plan. I never have a plan. No, I know I did call you slow writers. I just called myself delusional. Okay. Um this is so exciting. I have a copy with my new cover on my way to me as we speak. Cody, this is so exciting. I was thinking of sending myself gas station like that, but now that me, am reworking the opening, I will wait until that to get myself a proof or a print copy. Quinn says 20K is crazy, but love that ambition for you. Listen, I don't know if it's possible, but I remember last year I did a 10K day, but I did it like throughout a work day and I just wrote for like 10 minutes every hour. And I feel the need to clarify that this is dictating, not typey words, you know? Sorry if you're hearing me say that for the 5 millionth time, but I just want anyone to, I'm not going to type 20,000 words on my fingers because my fingers would actually fall off of my body and I wouldn't be able to drive home. Anyway, Uma says, I wish I could write even 5 words in a day, 5K words, not 5K words in a day. I like, if I'm typing on my fingers, 6K is very difficult. Like I couldn't get up to that too. Respectfully, I'd be pissed right off if you were typing. Yeah, that would be, I know there are people who do it. I should look this up actually to do some fact checking in the moment. Investigative journalism who? Writing, let me do 50K in one day. Has anybody done it? This person seems to, from 5 years ago, but I don't know if they actually did it though. Okay, this guy looks like he did one, but did he actually do it? I feel like these people are all clickbaiting. Anyway, sorry. Sorry for that little investigative journalism moment. I found nothing. So Andy says, I do think I've been experiencing some pain in my fingers. Yeah, I bet you're writing a lot of words on your little fingers. So I bet. This one dude on Tumblr from 2013 did it. My hands are also starting to hurt, and I don't know what that's about because I'm not even typing. I mean, I'm doing like a lot of editing, you know, and so like my fingers are still, I think my fingers are actually just still sore from finishing gas station because I was doing a lot of typing. Because I realized while I was revising that like dictating doesn't work so well in revising because it just is a little bit dissonant. Like it only really works in drafting. Anyway, things were different 5 years ago. Real. Miley says, me too. My hand is killing me. And also I think the weather change does have something to do with it. And I'm going to blame daylight savings. Okay. I used to get such bad like wrist pain from writing that I had to wear these like braces. Like if you go back 2 years or like a year and a half ago, like the summer before this summer on my channel, like all the videos I have these like braces on my hands. But now I just like I have these, all my keyboards are ergonomic ones and that actually really helps. And I have this mouse that's like it stands upright, you know, which is helpful. But I think at the time I also, if you know what a gimbal is, if you're a videographer person, I don't know how many videographers we have in chat, but maybe no, I don't want to screen share. You can just look it up. It's one of those things where you like hold it like this. It's like a metal situation and it's really hard on your wrist. So I was doing that and reading and typing and my hands were like, let us be free. Stop using us so much. Anyway. Yeah, does anyone else have anything they want to share? Otherwise, that'll probably be it for this stream. I have a gimbal, could never figure it out. Okay, gimbals are really, really hard to figure out. Um, Especially if it's like a one for like a other like a big chonky camera. Because you have to like balance it, and it's taken like 2 years of actively using a gimbal to like balance it correctly. They're kind of a nightmare. But once you get them figured out, it's really nice. Not for anything like vlog stuff. Cody says the one I put in there isn't final, so you have to wait a little longer for the cover reveal. I've seen the cover, but anyway. Uma says when you dictate, do you feel like you speak less eloquently? Interesting. I feel like I can't speak the same way I type. Um, yeah, I actually have, if you're newer, I have a video from last summer where I do like a real-time dictation session. So like the first part of the video is like 10 minutes of like no cuts, me actually dictating so you can kind of see what it sounds like. And then in the second part of the video is I go through and I edit all of the dictation and see like how long does it take and what kind of edits do I do. I should actually like link to that video more because that can kind of show, but I generally think I actually speak more eloquently when I'm dictating because it's kind of like a practiced skill. And I actually do plan on doing a video sometime in November, like on a day where I don't have a lot of time to like film vlog clips, talking about like all my best tips for dictating. So, but yeah, check out that video for a little more in depth. Ooh, got a title for Wendy's story, and I'm now calling Helena because I think the name is perfect with Jackson and Killian. I love the intention that you're putting into naming. I just like barf out a name. Okay, that's a visceral image, but I have this like spreadsheet of all the names of the world. Not all the names of all the world, obviously, but like of names I enjoy. The problem is I keep naming characters things that I want to name children, so it's unfortunate. But you know, what are you gonna do? And I have to like test them out a little bit. Yeah. Am I giving radio host yet? That's really what I am trying to go for. But yeah, thank you guys so much for writing with me today. I know tensions might be high, but I'm glad we can come here and just write together. So I am live again on Friday morning, but I don't think you'll ever need to get sick of me because I am posting a daily vlog every day. Did you know that? Have I mentioned it enough times? Also, I think Becca just posted while we were on stream, so definitely go check out her video. And yeah, that'll be it for this stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. Yeah. I will check in. You will never escape me. Okay, goodbye. Have a great day.